Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy hump day. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know you're watching tonight. And in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. Type in that keyword to grab the supply list for all the things we're using tonight. Just got to wait for Facebook to load that so I can link it to this. And then you guys, the keyword for tonight is gift. G-I-F-T. Type that in the comments there for me. If you see a red live button up here right now, you are watching live. If you don't see that, then you are catching the replay. So put exclamation point replay in the comments so that I know you've seen the video. It also helps to keep my stuff going. It helps to make sure that you guys are seeing everything and that you're getting the notifications to my page, all the things. You guys, the more you comment, the more Facebook is going to show you the things that you comment on. That's how it works. And when you see something that you don't like and you comment on it, Facebook's going to show you more of that stuff that you don't like, just so you know. That's how it works. That's how algorithms work. So let's go ahead and say hello to all my friends. Hi, Leanne. Hey, Dana. Hello, everybody. As you guys are jumping on, please say hello. Hi, Florine and Trina. Hello, Dottie. Hi to all of my friends. Oh, my goodness. All right. So you guys, we have got some exciting stuff coming up, and I realize that once again, in the motherhood mind that I've got right now and all the craziness that's going on, I double booked myself for tomorrow. Whoops. Hi, Dottie. Hello, everybody. Hi, Valerie. Hello, Lisa. Hi, Christine. Hi, Wendy. Hello, Elizabeth. So tomorrow, we have this humongous launch, right? Hi, Yolanda. It is our collaboration, Chalk Couture's collaboration with Harry Potter. You guys, Warner Brothers and Harry Potter. It's 10 transfers. It's absolutely amazing. And I really wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about this collaboration beforehand. But then I just remembered that I have a hair appointment tomorrow morning because I double booked myself and I haven't had my hair done in a year. And my friend just scheduled her whole day around it. So I can't change it, but I do plan to be live twice tomorrow. Once at my regular, normal scheduled time and another time in the afternoon, so we can kind of go over this launch, talk about some of the for lack of a better term, the rules. Because of course, when you collaborate with a big company, they do have expectations from the people who use the product, and we need to go over that. So I'll come on as quickly as I can, and we'll talk about that. But for tonight, you guys, let's start off with talking about, hi, Lisa Marie and Melinda, about our free gift with purchase right now, because on my site, you guys, and this is going on tomorrow as well, if you make a purchase, even from the new Harry Potter collection, of $65 or more Canadian, or, $65 or more US, or $85 or more Canadian, you're going to get this free transfer, and you're going to get the free chubbies to go along with that. But wait, there's more. So, if you make an order tomorrow, after the collection launches, and your order is over $65, you're going to get this set of chubbies, you're going to get this transfer, and you're going to get free shipping. Oh my goodness, but you need to be a Perks member for that to happen. You guys, that's how it goes. Perks is amazing. And when we say Perks, it's not just a 30% discount. There are so many benefits to being a Perks member. So if you are not yet in our Perks subscription, then y'all, you don't know what you're missing. It's $20 a month. You get $20 back every month. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's awesome. Hi, Carol. So let's open these up. we're going to do these chubbies tonight so I can show you guys this free gift all done up. And I think I'm going to do them, of course, Laura way, a little bit different than normal, because we've got something else to show. So many great things going on. I want to know in the comments, you guys, if you are a Harry Potter fan. And if you say, no, I'm not a fan, do you know someone who is? So a two-part question tonight. Answer yes or no as for I'm a fan or not a fan, or yes or no for know someone who is, or the name of who it is, like the first name. All right, let's open this up. These do not have cut lines on here. You guys can either leave it intact or you can go ahead and cut it apart. It's completely up to you what you want to do. Yay! Hi, Jan. Thanks so much for the stars. I so appreciate that. And you guys, thank you to everybody who did donate to the Genesee County Animal Control. Hi, Kathy. Yes and yes. Yes. No, not a fan. Have you seen them, Jan? That's the question. Not a fan because you haven't seen it, or not a fan because you've seen it and didn't like it? Oh, no and no. See, now I have a hard time. Anybody who says not a fan, I believe you haven't seen it yet. And that just means you need to watch it because it's amazing. I love me some Harry Potter. You guys, I actually got a little bit of a designer heads up about Harry Potter. Had never seen any of the videos until about 6 months ago. Oh man, you guys. When I found out about this collaboration that it was coming this year. Hi, jumping for joy. Yay! I found out about 6 months ago that we were partnering with Harry Potter. I knew it was coming in 2026. I thought it was going to be January. And I went out and bought the entire box set. And daughter's a huge fan. Read all the books. I think it's great. So you guys, we're going to start off with these chubbies. I'm going to go ahead and put some surface wax on them. No, I'm not. I don't want to do that first because of what I'm going to do. Not a fan, but your kids all are. Not a fan. Oh, have you seen it though? That's another question. I was not a fan until I went out and I got the box set and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I wanted to watch it until it was all over, and it did take me a while, but I did finally watch it. You seem not interested? Oh my gosh, I loved it. Dee says, I don't agree with it, just my opinion. The collaboration or the rules around the collaboration? That's the thing. Took your kids to the release of the books. Because we do need to talk about that a little bit, you guys. All right, so here we go. This is our transfer. We're going to go ahead and give this a good fuzz. I'm not going to wax these first because we're going to color these in. Hi, Missy. Daughter's a huge, huge, huge fan. My niece is a huge, huge, huge fan. Huge fan. My problem is that even with a movie that I love and I'll binge watch for forever, a month after I finish binge watching it, I don't remember a darn thing. It's horrible. I am not one of those movie buffs who remembers lines and all of that stuff. Hi, Roseanne. I'm just not. I wish I was. Oh, it seems too close to witchcraft to you. Okay. The witchcraft and the okay. All right. All right. I had never even thought about that before. But I guess. Hi, Christina. Our granddaughter read all the books in 4th grade. Was that a requirement or just watched them? All right, you guys. Give me a little house on the prairie. Forever. Oh, I got some fuzz on here. I was hanging some more stuff. It is. It's like watching it for the first time every time that I watch something. All right, you guys, so we're going to line this up on here as best as we can, and it does have these white lines going all the way around it. And I'm going to start off with just doing the entire transfer. No, everything but... You guys, this one I don't color in. I don't need to color this one in at all. This one is all just chalked now that I'm looking at it. Whoops. So let's start with the bunny. We're going to color in the flowers on the bunny and a little bit of the ears. So on this one right here, we are going to go ahead and start off this one with some vanilla paste, okay? The vanilla is going to be close to the white, but maybe, Lori, that might be it. If you watched them in order, you might have liked it more. We're going to do vanilla. Now, I do vanilla just because it's a little bit darker than the white, and so you can see it more when you're trying to color stuff in. Read my son's the book and loved him. So magical. See, and that's, yeah. I like the magic stuff. My daughter is really into dragons and all that kind of stuff. So it just, that's a big part of our household is dragons. All right, so all I'm going to do for the vanilla here is just a little bit of the ears, and I'm going to do the flowers right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Gift is the key word, because that's all that we really need to see for color on the rabbit. So you only need to do the parts where you want to color in with that vanilla. So right there in that spot I want to color in. The eyes are going to be black when I do those. The nose is going to be pink. So that's the only part I really need to color in is just those flowers on this one. Oh, and I forgot. I'm going to do the ears too. So let's do this up here. Okay, so just vanilla to get the outline on here. Gift is the key word because this is your free gift with purchase right now. But like I said, I would wait until tomorrow, you guys, because tomorrow you're also going to get free shipping with the same dollar amount order. So you see how the vanilla on there, you can see it, but it doesn't blend in too much that you don't know where to color in, okay? So we're just going to do that to start off with. I missed it. What was that? Yeah, good versus evil. Yeah. Oh, I missed a comment that was really, really important, and I don't see it now. Prayers were answers. Your tests were negative. No cancer. I have a bad infection in my lymph nodes caused by bad lupus. Kim, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, my goodness, girl. That is awesome news. Congratulations for you. Back home and crafting in no time. Aloha, Donna. All right, now on this little chicky chick here, we're going to do the entire chicky chick, but not the egg, okay, with this vanilla color. Hi, Rachel. The entire chicky chick. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. As far as coloring these. Oh, I just went off the transfer. I hate when I do that. All right. We're going to pull these up. I have two more PTs, an orthopedic surgeon. And hi, Joanne, in March. Oh, I got some on my hands. All right. So you can see on the chickie here too. Now you can see his face and you know right where to color in on here. And so that's the objective, is just getting the outline on there in a lighter color so that if when you line it back up, it's not lined up perfectly. It kind of blends into the background, but it's dark enough that you can see where you're going with your color. Oh, I'm so glad I vacuumed my floors. Oh. Oh man, Pam. Started physical therapy yesterday. She's sore today. I bet. That's like exercise. That's just like exercise. They really push and pull at you sometimes. Wow, my hair's like really standing up today. All right, so we're going to get this all dried up, and then you guys, we're going to color this in. Instead of using our chalk paste to color it in, on my site right now, we have also got chalk markers. And our chalk markers are currently 25% off. So I thought, let's try this. let's try the chalk markers. Let's see if we can color with marker tonight instead of coloring with our chalk paste and painting, and see what we're able to do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the bunny here. And I do recommend thinking of dyeing. You're thinking of dyeing your hair. What color, Carol? Got to get a beverage. Girl, you go get yourself a beverage. We're going to be here a minute. Actually, this project is probably going to go pretty fast today. All right, so the first thing that I do recommend is grabbing your marker and a piece of paper towel and just kind of dabbing it on here, because you can either have not enough chalk paint on it, and if that's the case, then you need to press it down and it can glob out really fast. Or you can have too much on there and immediately it globs out too fast. So we're going to grab out a couple of colors here that we want to do the flowers in. I think we're going to do blue. See, this one doesn't have enough. And then I press it down and I've got huge, big globs and it just wants to come out super, super fast. So I'll keep dabbing it until it's not coming out super, super fast anymore. There we go. And maybe we'll do some purple too. I've never used the purple before. My daughter would tell me, don't shake it without the cap on it, Mom. I want to get rid of my grays tomorrow. The more I come on here with you guys, the grayer I get. I'm not getting older. It's not my kids. Oh, all your fault, you guys. For all my grays. Smirnoff Ice Tropical. Ooh, that sounds good, Carol. That sounds really good. Okay, we've got all of our markers prepped now with a piece of paper towel. Oh, we don't have green. Green for leaves. Oh, that is a bright and vibrant green, I'll tell you that. I'm getting wiser. I'm noticing it more and more right at the top, and I'm like, I bet they're seeing it every single time I bend over to do my project, because they're probably seeing all my grays. All right, you guys, we're going to take a look at this. If it is solid, oh my gosh, it's hard to see. If it's solid, if the leaf is solid, then you won't be able to paint it. Gray hair is a sign of wisdom. Well, I'm about to cover it up, make myself look stupid again then. Oh, man. All right, let's just color this in with our markers then. And sometimes it helps when you actually got the picture pulled up so you can see where all the color is going to be. And of course, I didn't do that. Of course not. But let's do this flower right here in this pretty, pretty pink. You guys can see maybe a little bit where the green just kind of filled in right there. You don't see any gray on me? It's here. It's there. It's there, definitely. And it's getting worse. My friend Natasha, she does my hair, but she moved this year and things have been super busy for her. And then me just trying to run my own life, it's been super busy for me. You guys, these actually work really, 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 really well. I am surprised, honest to goodness, at how well these are working to color this in. Oh, I think I started saying, you guys, thank you so much for everybody who donated to the Humane Society yesterday for those dogs. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update that I saw last night. Maybe you guys saw my comment. Maybe you didn't. But I saw another post last night of one of the Humane Society workers walking around inside the shelter where all of these dogs that were just rescued were all in their crates. The whole place was silent, completely silent. And all of these pups that had just been rescued were all sound asleep. They were so exhausted from the whole everything, probably just from life in general, because I can only imagine how that life must have been for them. And yeah, you guys, the first little bit of just peace probably they've had in a long time. All right, I think I've got all my flower area colored in. Then we're going to do the bunny ears. And I'm going to use that same pink on there. And then I also saw a video from the owner, you guys. Birthday is tomorrow. I'm turning 60. Plenty of grace to cover them up with good old Clairol. I did see not a video. I saw a post from the owner of all of those dogs who said, I was going to clean it up if they would have come a day later. Everything was going to be just fine. You saw them sleepy and happy and you started crying? Yes, they were all sleeping and happy. Oh, that's true too. They probably all did go through exams yesterday and had their round of shots just to be sure to be in there with the other dogs. That probably would have made them sleepy too. This is going to be a very, very, very bright bunny, you guys. But I'm okay with that. Yep, nice full tummies. And so I also found the application for volunteers. And they, of course, are requesting volunteers right now to help out with anything. And even if it's just sitting with the dogs. And so I haven't filled it out yet because I literally just found it. I'm going to fill out the application. And I'm going to start trying to donate 2 hours of my time every Friday while I'm off to just sitting with the dogs, helping out at the shelter as much as I can, and giving back. Because I'll tell you what, I am blessed. And I feel like it's the least I can do. But there's a screening process for it. You've got to be vetted. They've got to check your record and everything and make sure that you don't have any kind of animal abuse history or anything like that. Wow, this is really bright. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be a very, very bright, bold, vibrant bunny set, y'all. And I'm good with it. I am good with it. And Evan wants to go up there and see the dogs too. So I have to see if that's allowed. But they can't be seen by anybody for the first 5 days. That's their policy. I am not watching the Olympics. It's taken everything I've got right now just to be able to hold myself together, keep my housework done. I went this morning, I tried on all my clothes, you guys. Trying to find stuff to pack in my bag for vacation, and I have to do some serious shopping because nothing fits. Nothing fits or nothing looks right. I don't like anything I have. And So these are the chalk markers that are available on the site. All right, I'm going to take the white one. Oh my gosh. Facebook's moving stuff around on you guys. I'm going to take my white one here just because. You guys know what I'm going to do? Because I feel like the ears are bright. Really, really, really bright. What's that? I'm going to come home with another dog. John would kill me. It can't happen. Lori, it literally cannot happen. Because I have to consider the fact that we like to camp in the summertime. We both have trucks, John and I both. And with the dog, 2 kids, John and I, in a vehicle, there's no more room. And if I get another dog, I'm also going to have to spend about $60,000 for a new vehicle. So, no. No. Okay, so all I did was just grab some white and a wet paper towel. You guys, I think this is going to look awesome. And I'm just adding some white on here and then taking a wet paper towel and kind of smudging it around to pastel up that color a little bit. Now my paint job's not as nice and neat as it was. But do you guys see the difference in the ears now? I like it better with that white pastel-y color for the ears. It said that my broadcast channel was on. I specifically looked for it. Oh, Facebook is going to be the death of me, I tell you what. Oh, yeah. So you guys, I'm just playing and trying to figure out what I like and what I don't like right now. And right now what I like is a little bit of white. With that bright pink. Oh yeah. It's happening to everyone. You guys just set your clocks because I don't even know. Yeah, it definitely toned down the color a lot. All right, you guys, so there's our bunny. Now there's a couple of spots where it got out of control. So I'm going to grab my board eraser, get it a little bit wet, and just erase any of that paste and any of that chalk marker that went into the spots where I didn't want it to. Okay, so you can absolutely use your board eraser. Board erasers are back in stock, by the way, you guys. You can use your chalk markers. You can use your board eraser to erase your chalk marker. It's the first time you didn't get a notification. Which is why my numbers are going down, too. You guys, it's insane. I don't understand. All right, now we're going to use the yellow for this chicky chick here. These are going to be bright, but they're going to be so cute. John just came home. I wonder if he yelled at Evan to finally go to bed. I have been on that kid's case for 2 hours. Even if I didn't get the notification. Even you didn't get notified. I have 3 different systems set up, you guys. 3 different systems set up for notifications. I just don't understand. I know Facebook did something to my ManyChat. So that's why that one's not giving them out anymore. But it only affected some people. It's frustrating. She said she hasn't received one in a while. Try the exclamation point notify. See if that helps. Join the broadcast channel. I might just have to get like Project Broadcast, but that's a monthly subscription. Another one I'd have to pay for. You guys, what I love about these chalk markers is how they are flawless in that you don't have the marker marks. You know how when you color with a marker, normally you have like these lines? Marker lines? You don't get that with chalk markers. It's just this flawless, like, it's just really, really flawless. All right, I'm staying away from the eyes. And I'm going to do the beak in orange. Yep, try that and see if that works. These are going to be some bright, bright bunnies. Seems like you have to keep checking and making sure. Come on, baby. Come out of there. Some people are getting some notifications saying that they'll be notified now. All right, this one wasn't primed as well, but we got it. All right, so now we've got a bright, bright, bright yellow chickie. And we've got our bunny, and with the this one we didn't need to do anything. So let's go ahead and wash our transfer really quickly. There's the other two. And then we can put it back down and we can finish these off. I've only used my markers twice before because they are so bright. They are certainly bright. They are certainly bright. And you can get other packages of chalk markers too, you guys. You can get them in so many different colors. We just have the really bright ones on my site. But, oh, those are fabric. You can get chalk markers in tons of different places, tons of different colors. They come in all sorts. All right, let's go ahead and clean this up really quickly. If you've never seen me wash a transfer, this is how it's done. You're just going to add some water on there. Or rinse it under your sink. That's the preferred method. I'm going to remove as much of this paste as I possibly can off the transfer using just a paper towel. You've got large sheets of stick-on magnetic sheets to use for large frame border or ever used magnetic paint. I have not. I have not. Then we're just going to add some more water on here and come back in with our board eraser, and we're erasing all of that paste out of the silk screen on the front part. And this thing is, oh my gosh, it is like magic. Everything comes off so easily. And then I'm just going to flip this over, find the side that has the least amount of dog hair. And then do the same thing on this side. Apparently in my hair, that is a long one. That one's mine. And it was not a gray. I wanted to keep that one. Darn it. And once this is all cleaned up, it is ready to chalk again as soon as it dries. There we go. You have chalk markers from Hobby Lobby. You can get them all over the place. But these bright, 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 bold ones are available on my site if you guys want the bright, bold ones. All right, now the light color side of your fuzzing cloth is the side that you can use to dry your transfer. So I'm just going to put it like that. And then just fold this over. That's going to dry both sides there. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll get more grays. They're coming, I just know it. 40s are fun. And just to speed up the dry time a little bit, I'm going to hit it with just a tiny bit of heat, you guys. Because I don't want any of that tap water. All right, Christine, have a good night. I don't want any of that tap water getting into my transfer, okay? Root canal tomorrow. Oh my gosh, no! Oh! That's not fun at all. Okay, let's start with our little lamb because we haven't done anything with our lamb yet. And now I'm thinking I might have to color the lamb in. Oh, I bet that would be awesome. I think I'm going to have to color the lamb's bow tie in instead of with the color that I wanted to do. I'm going to do that with the vanilla and then color that in with the chalk marker afterwards, just so that it has the same brightness and it matches everything else as we go. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Oh, heck, probably the mouth. No, not the mouth. Not the mouth. All right, so we're going to use some peony, a little bit of vanilla, and black velvet, okay? So I'm just going to grab, man, you guys, my throat's still, I need a drink. There we go. We're going to do most of this in black. We're going to do the nose in pink. I'm going to do the bow tie in vanilla and then come back over with my chalk markers and color over top of that vanilla to make it just as bright as the other ones. Carol, I spent a couple of hours today hanging more pegboard. You sent me that box and I have no room to put anything, so I wanted to get my pegboard up first so that I can hang stuff if it can hang. And I'm trying to make more space in here. I'm trying very hard to make more space in here. I'm even hanging a piece of pegboard in my closet on the back side of the door, like above the door, on the door header. Just so I have more room for things. I don't have any space left at all for anything. And I've been trying to clean this place up. So I'm making room. Slowly making room. My bedroom has got boxes everywhere. Downstairs has got boxes. It's just a lot. And I gotta get it organized. Okay, right here in the middle, I'm gonna go in with that black velvet, and I'm gonna be very, very careful just to hit those couple of pieces of fur. I know you packed it tight. There's a lot in there. I started pulling stuff out to look at it, and I'm like, I'll never get it back in here. So right there in the middle of the bow tie, oh, that was close. There's just a couple little pieces. Changing your dining room into a craft room, as it's bigger than my bedroom. Oh, do it, Mary. Do it, Mary. All right, we're going to give her a cute little pink nose. I feel like the mouth should be black. I need a smaller squeegee for my black. I feel like just the nose should be pink. And not that entire area. Like the mouth should be black. And just the nose should be pink. Okay. Dining rooms are overrated. Yep, you're right. If you're not hosting Thanksgiving, there's no reason for it. It's just a catch-all for everything when you walk in the door. Hi, Donna. All right, and then I'm going to do this bow tie in the vanilla so I can see where it's at. We're going to color that back in with the chalk markers after the fact so that it's just as bright as the other ones that we did in at least one spot. That way the set matches. But I gotta make sure I get it all. There we go. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's pull this up. She does. She sends me stuff all the time. And it is so nice of her to send me stuff. It just takes me a few days to open it. Okay, you guys, there's our little lamb. I think she's adorable. So stinking cute. I love these transfers. Let's try the bunny now and see what happens when we get the black outline on the bunny. Now that we've got our flowers colored in. Oh, now I see what they did. But I do want to get this a little bit more lined up than what I've got it. That's better right there. All right, let's try it. I think I should have pulled out some green though. No, we're just gonna, that flower's gonna be black. Why did they do, we're gonna just go with black. Let's give her a pink nose, just like the other one had. Let's do everything in black and just see how it turns out. I think it's gonna be cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, gift is the key word. Everything in black. Right over all that chalk paint and the chalk marker. Except for the nose. I did the nose in pink. You could also do a dark gray. Lori, I will go over that tomorrow after I get done from getting my hair done. I cannot go over that while I'm live right now. I just can't. There's a lot to cover. Yeah, there's just a lot to cover. They did a hockey puck today. Oh my gosh, you guys. That, my friends, is a bright and beautiful bunny. I think she's really stinking cute. I love her. She's so cute. All right, let's try the little Chicky D here. Again, just black over everything. Was that do it? Oh, I see that. You guys, what I will do is if the rules and everything is in the designer offices, I'll post it in the VIP group so you can read all of that before the collaboration opens tomorrow. And I'll do that tonight, if they've got them posted already. I'm hoping that they do. So basically, it's licensing stuff, you guys. Because it's a licensed collaboration. There are rules, you know, like you can't use your fonts and put curse words with the transfers with Harry Potter. You know, stuff like that is not allowed. So there are some rules that have to be followed when crafting with these transfers. You guys, I just realized I didn't do any of the Chicky's body. I only did the Chicky's face. And not his body. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can come back in with my chalk markers and color in his body. That's why it looked off to me and I couldn't figure out where to stop. You guys, how bright and cute is that guy? Oh my goodness. I love them. I love them all bright. I think that turned out great. Yep, you can't make wooden cut-ups that match the transfers. That's another rule. Yeah, that's so not allowed. That's so not allowed. You just can't do that. The body is a big eggshell. Yeah, that could be. It's very, very similar to the Peanuts collection. Yeah. Very similar. You can't do a live video combining Peanuts and Harry Potter in the same design. You can't mix match collaborations in like a live tutorial. Things like that, you guys. There's a bunch of stuff that they told us about, and they're gonna have all the rules and everything up in a file for everybody to see. Yeah, very similar to the Peanuts collection. All right, let's get this really dried up. We need to make this one right here match the other one and be just as bright. I think that they look adorable. Are allowed to sell things made by transfer. So that's where the discussion has to be made. In certain ways, yes. In other ways, it's kind of like at your own discretion. So that's where a discussion has to be made. We can talk about it tomorrow. I'll come live. You guys can ask questions, and we'll figure it all out together. And I'll have adequate time to read everything over and make sure that I understand it. And if I don't understand it, I'll have time to reach out to either the CEO or Brandy or Angie or somebody else or Amelia and get the answers. You guys, the reason I don't normally color before, why I don't normally color afterwards is because if you accidentally get your chalk marker on that black, it's like coloring on the outline and you see it and your black almost disappears. So you got to be much, much, much more careful and kind of have a really steady hand in order to be able to do it after the fact. All right, now our chickie's better. Now our chickie's better. You can't take parts of the movie. On with your message. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, you guys. All right, what color should we do her bow? Purple. Purple. Did I have this one coming out good? I just threw the cap, you guys. Let's do a purple bow on her. So I'm actually going to color right on top of the vanilla. Again, steady hand for this. To make her bow just as bright as the colors that are on the other ones. You guys see, we're just taking that chalk marker now. And just coloring in all of that bow. And I'm kind of connecting it down at the bottom in spots. But I think she's going to look so cute. My paste was still a little bit wet right there. One last little area. And you guys, oh, I bet it did, Carol. That's right, I lost my lid. Now we have her just as bright as the rest of them. We've got our little lamb. We've got our bunny. And we've got our little chickadee. All in these very, very bright, vibrant colors. I gotta find my cap. There it is. Because the chalk markers are on sale, you guys. They're 25% off right now if you don't have a set yet and you want to get a set. But I do encourage you to wait until tomorrow after the launch of the collection to make an order because, like I said, you guys, $65 is going to get you this set right here, the transfer and the set, plus free shipping, and Harry Potter comes out tomorrow. Okay? So much goodness coming your way. So many things. There's your free set. Thank you so much, Mary. I think that they're adorable. I love them so bright. I think they're so cute. And there it is. And I'll probably put these, I don't know, maybe on a tiered tray or something with a couple of other things. I think that that would be really cute. Perks, that's right. You got to be a Perks member to get these. So, the perks of being a Perks member. All right, you guys, that's our project for tonight. I will come on tomorrow as soon as my hair is all done so you guys can see and I can show it off. And we'll talk a little bit more about the collaboration and the rules and regulations. And I'll make sure to look everything over so I've got it well understood. Thank you, Sandy. The lamb is my favorite. The lamb is definitely my favorite. I just love the little lamb. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, please let me know. Send me a message and I'll get back with you as quickly as I possibly can. Again, I'll be gone in the morning. And you guys, it's really hard for me to chat while I'm getting my hair done because I feel like I'm neglecting my friend who does it for me. But as soon as I get back, you guys, I will make sure to get a hold of everybody and take care of you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.